Hi y'all, I'm Tedi Stoffel, Solution Sales Consultant with Ciena Services. Today we're going to get a sneak peek behind the curtain of our patented Python script that a team of our data scientists at Ciena have created to utilize for spectrum defrag. So, getting more out of what you already have. No new fiber, no digging in the ground. So let's get to it. The first step in the Python script that we look at is trying to find the number of SNCs within this network. So we set the 50 gigahertz, so it'll find 50, 75, and 112.5. We do a low number of 10 iterations. Again, just a quick discovery of SNCs. So the Python script will run. It will give us the SNCs and what gigahertz they're currently working at. You can see it in a bar graph, and then it'll also show you this. So we see we found 2,278 SNCs, and the lion's share was at 75 gigahertz. So now in our next step, we want to set our recoloring steps to a maximum of 20, as we're doing right here, because you don't want to recolor everything to gain 4 or 5 channels. So we will go into the next phase of the Python script, looking at this 75 gigahertz, and we'll do a high number of iterations of 1,000, so it can really dig into theoretical capacity of those 75 gigahertz channels, which are our WaveLogic AI cards. So again, we set it to 75, we change the iterations to 1,000, and then Python runs its next deeper dive to look for critical routes within those 75 gigahertz spacing. So as it finds those routes, it'll generate a bar graph for us, and we can look at the largest delta to choose which specific route to do our next deeper dive into. So here we'll see that 277 and 107 have quite a large delta from planned capacity to theoretical capacity. So we'll look at them, 106 and 276, because it's a computer code, so it starts at 0 versus our channels that start at 1. And it will give us an analysis of what frequency you need to move to and from within those routes. And that you can get 8 channels versus 1 in that route, 4 versus 1 in that route. So you're gaining 10 within just 2 routes that we checked. And here we will see a pictorial of the before and after of those 2 routes. So this one had 1. We're going to see that we can gain 4 after defrag for 75 gigahertz spacing cards. Now this other route that we could gain 8 versus the 1, we actually see a large space. You could put a new WaveLogic 6 card in there that needs a little over 200 gigahertz spacing. So now we have a variety of ways to show the reconfiguration steps. This is a pictorial of it. This is an Excel type graph that you show frequency before, frequency after for each one of them. Now Ciena Services can perform this recoloring for you in a maintenance window, or we can provide you the steps in this graph, in the spider graph. We have a number of ways to provide the steps if you choose to do the recoloring in the maintenance window on your own. And now you'll see the spider, again, before and after frequencies to move each one of those too. And so if we do the maintenance window for you, we actually also have a maintenance window scheduler that will put each of the circuits into groupings. So night 1, night 2, night 3, and so on. So I thank you guys for your time. Have a great day, y'all.